Hey, what's going on, my friends? Bill De La Garza here. Now, do you ever go through your news feed and you see all these ads and you see them promoting the dream lifestyle and having the nice cars and the nice houses and being able to travel and do the things they want, quit their jobs and live that, fulfilling lifestyle? Do you ever like just tell yourself like that's unrealistic? Like, do you ever look at those ads and say like this is just too good to be true? It's not realistic, right? And there's a reason behind that. And it's not saying that those nice houses and those nice cars and living a more fulfilling life and being able to travel and do the things that you want on your time. It's not saying that that stuff's not obtainable, but it's important to understand that most of us are in a position where we go to a job every day. We make a certain amount of money, we live a certain lifestyle. So anything outside of the current lifestyle that you're currently living is going to seem unrealistic. It's going to seem too good to be true because you can't even imagine what that kind of life would be like because of the life that you're living. You're so used to and accustomed to this life, and it's become your normal. It's become your reality. So obviously anything outside of your reality is going to seem unrealistic, right? Makes perfect sense. So when you see these ads out here, that's why you kind of get like, oh, well, that just sounds too good to be true. There's no possible way that somebody can make that money. And you say that because you're not making that money, because you're not living that life, because you're not traveling or, kind of living that fulfilling lifestyle that you would love to live, because you decided to live a certain lifestyle. And trust me, I've been in that position, and it's tough to, and it wasn't until, a new perspective kind of came about. And I'm going to kind of break something down here for you real quick that's going to kind of take that unrealistic thought process and bring it down to a more basic level for you to understand. And this is what really helped me out personally, to kind of not get too caught up into that unimaginable lifestyle to where it seems like a dream. It just seems like so far-fetched of a goal, of an idea, because of where we're living. I'm going to bring it back down a notch to where now it's going to open up maybe a new perspective for you and allow you to see things a little bit differently, and maybe change your mind on some of the things that you never thought were possible. So, for a moment here, let's just imagine, instead of thinking about the dream cars and the dream lifestyle and the houses and all the money and quitting your job, let's kind of bring it to your current situation. You know what I mean? Let's say instead of those millions of dollars or all that fancy stuff, what if you could just make an extra $500 to $1,000 per month? What would that do? Right? Does that seem a little bit more obtainable, a little bit more realistic? If somebody would say, what if you could make $500 to $1,000 extra a month? It may not seem like a lot, but let's break this down. What would that do for you? Just take a second and imagine, what would you do with an extra $500 to $1,000 a month? Could that help out with your bills? Could that maybe take a little bit of stress off, the current bills that you currently have? Because most of us are stressing all the time about money and about bills, and that's one of the biggest things that, kind of really create a burden on our lives is bills. You think $500 to $1,000 a month would help out your bills? Or maybe, be able to take that extra trip, a year, a couple trips a year that you want to take? Would that help? Because most people only get that one vacation a year. An extra $500 to $1,000 a month could potentially help, kind of create a little bit more experience for you, for your family, whatever the case may be, right? Do you see the difference here? There's a big difference when you kind of bring it down a notch. Make it a little bit more realistic for you. Obviously, I'm not saying don't think big. It's awesome to think big. You should think big. But you have to create a foundation. You have to start at the bottom first, right? Fix the problems that are currently, kind of creating that anchor, creating that discomfort or dissatisfaction, right? Help with the bills. Create a stream of income now that can help pay off some of the bills. An extra $500 to $1,000 a month can go a long way and can seriously be some game-changing income. Even though it seems like so small, that's a big deal. Right? $12,000, let's say you make $1,000 a month extra. It's $12,000 a year. That could pay off a mortgage, right? That could pay off your rent for an entire year. That could pay off your, bills, car notes for an entire year. And I think it's so much more valuable when you bring it down to that level, because now when you start building there, you make an extra $500 to $1,000 a month, which is super obtainable. That's something that any single person could do, and it's life-changing stuff. And then you kind of grow from there, right? You earn while you learn, and you move up. So now you take that 500 to 1,000, and now start moving up maybe to 2,000 to 5,000 a month. You know what I mean? What would that do? Like in the next 6 months, you're able to go from 500 to 1,000 a month to 2,000 to 5,000 a month, right? And then so on and so forth. In the next couple years, as you grow and you learn your skills, what if you could bring yourself up to, in the next 2 years, $10,000 a month, $12,000 a month, $15,000 a month, right? As your skills have grown, your income grows as well, right? It's your income is directly proportioned by the value that you bring to the marketplace and the skill set that you possess. So, and I think that that's super, super important. And if you notice, there's an entirely different perspective that comes along with just kind of bringing it down a notch, right? As opposed to, thinking about this dream lifestyle and all the, cars and houses, which is obtainable. That's something that, you should strive for. It's amazing to have nice things and to want nice things, but you want to fix the problems that you have now. Start off small and then work your way up. Right? Respect the process, and you'll reap the benefits so much more because of it. Because here's the thing, not everyone wants to have that lavish lifestyle, or and have the nice cars and nice houses. $500 to $1,000 a month can change a lot of people's lives. It could really help the stress levels of a lot of people in pretty bad situations. I know, because I've been there. I know what an extra $500 to $1,000 extra can do. I also know what it's like to make $4,000 in a single day, and how beneficial that can be. And that's possible for anybody out there, right? But you start off small, you work your way up, and you get to the point where you need to be. And I guarantee you the fulfillment and the quality of your life because of that, and because of respecting the process, is going to be so much greater than kind of being stuck in that thought process of that dream life and thinking so big to where it's hard to even imagine that, where it's too good to be true, right? It's not realistic. Let's make this realistic and start off small. So, and this is all pertaining into, for me, I'm in the online business, and, the online industry and direct sales and online sales. And, we all want that lavish lifestyle. We all want that dream lifestyle, that fulfilling lifestyle. But it wasn't until I kind of, adopted the thought process of, let's start off small. What if we just make an extra $500 to $1,000 a month? That's obtainable, super obtainable. Doesn't take a super high level of skill set to actually obtain that, right? And then you keep growing. So those of you who potentially are looking to do that, maybe you're looking to venture off, maybe looking to start growing yourself, growing your income, start helping out your situation as much as possible, and starting off small. I don't want to start here with this big dream lifestyle, these thoughts that maybe you can't even imagine. I want to start off with something that's very, very dialed in, realistic, and obtainable for any and every single person. So if that's you want to maybe have a little bit more info, or get yourself a little more educated on the online industry and how you can actually create that passive income, how you can actually continue doing what you're doing while still having that extra income coming in to assist with your bills, maybe to take that extra trip, shoot a comment below. Show me, and I'll reach out to you. We can chat, maybe map out a game plan as to where it is you are now, what you're looking to do, where are you looking to go from here, and how we could potentially get you moving in that right direction. Because I guarantee you, once you set yourself up with the right people, get yourself moving in the right direction, get the right tools, resources, coaching on your side, there's a lot of doors that will open, and there's a lot of new possibilities that will kind of arise in your life that are going to make things a lot easier for you and offer you a lot more opportunity for the long run. So go ahead, comment below, show me. I will reach out and we can chat. Love and appreciate you all. Have a great day. Peace.